Hi, it's Michelle Turner from Movement Lessons, and a lot of people don't consider how they stand and balance from the ground up. Most of us are taught from the ground down. You know, like the femur can withstand 2,000 pounds of pressure. Great. However, you're still on a foot and you've got to stand. So if you can take something like this, so in other words, too, it's a sturdy object. I can jump on it. If I walk away, even if it wobbles a little bit, it goes into standing, no problem, right? Now, however, if I were to knock this object just over just a little bit, it's easily going to fall. And it's not going to come back up. Whereas if we go, or if I stumble, or if I go this way, I can come back up. That's great. But what people don't consider is what the foot and the leg is like from this position, to balance up from this position. Because in a sense, that's what we're doing. If I just stand on one leg, I'm balancing down, but I'm also balancing up. So with that being said, I just want to show you one of the ways I deal with it in a movement lesson with someone in sitting, how I work with the foot and the leg from not only from this position going down, but this position going up. And it's quite interesting to see how the feet and the legs balance and don't want to balance based on their experience they are having through the lesson. So here, that's what I'm working on. Thanks. So all I'm going to do is lift. Now when I lift, and again, normally I don't talk about what's wrong, but notice how your foot's completely at a right angle. See how the toes aren't even stuck to the floor? That you're just...
Don't forget it.
Then that's fine. That's me just making a mental note. I'm not saying, oh my God. Feel the difference? Still is a little, but see how the toe is first and then the heel comes Also, down. When I'm lifting up, do you notice too, your foot's much at an angle this way. So the foot, you feel, see how that would, quote, be perfect? But you feel the difference?
The tension.
Right, well right now this is easier for you. Okay? So again, but standing up on that is not as efficient. So that means you're going to have to shift somehow and bear more weight on the other leg. Doesn't bother you now, but again, as you get older and your muscular system starts to get weaker, that's when it can be like, oh my back, or things like that, because of these little things. So that's why too, when adults come to young adults say, oh, but there's nothing wrong with me. I didn't say there was. However, just this alone will totally benefit your life long term. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So now what I'm trying to do is just this movement here with the knee. See how I'm just bringing the weight to the outside of the foot? And release. Just bringing the weight. But also when I'm doing that, feel your hip here. Feel how as I'm rotating, right there's still tension in the hip. Do you feel that? And now what I'm going to do is, again, the patella makes a nice little niche here. Just feeling, you can do it this way, you can do, but all I'm doing is directing my pressure. So see, I'm just going underneath the heel, and this also too is a real telltale sign for the vestibular. So if you go like this and the pelvis is rigid, you're immediately going to tilt someone, start to tilt them back, and they'll get awkward. Also, what you'll tend to see more so is that's when you hit the clonus. Again, this is where you're going to tend to see the clonus and stuff kick in, because just this little bit, see how I'm dealing with the hamstring muscles, all the muscles. What I'm looking for, there you go, is the foot to start rotating on the side. Most people, again, feel that that's bad. You don't want the heel to be this way, you don't want it to be this way. But the brain has to decide, I like that, I don't like this. But guess what? This might be a rock under your foot. Are you going to be able to step on that rock, or is it going to roll your ankle and you fall down? That's where this is. There's gravel, there's uneven surfaces, there's all sorts of things that affect the foot. So now I'm behind the heel, so the leverage is off. Feel the difference? This would be lifting the leg. But I'm just going to, this is driving. Although you drive on the right side of the road, so you probably drive into the left foot.
No, using the right foot.
Oh, okay. See already how I'm starting to get a little bit of circles through the knee as well? Notice too, I'm also holding down the toes to allow the foot to exit the floor, but I'm not doing this. So now I go back and see. And also I can go here now and just see about rotating the ankle. Also notice too here to move the heel. So now I can come under the foot into here. See now in this position, I can start moving the heel off to the side. Notice to do that though, I either have to move the hip, turn it. What I like to do too, you go up on both sides of the foot, and I'm going to feel where the leg wants to balance. Now, unfortunately with this, sorry, I like to do it where I'm more balanced. So go like this, and then very slowly, like balancing plates on a stick. Feel how I'm not letting this happen. I'm just going up. But you see how you're really feeling how the shin is working as bones. So now even in this position, I can command the leg here. And just to show you, just the balance. And this is where hopefully you'll really feel the vestibular. Now you can really feel the ankle here trying to pick up the foot. See how easy the leg wants to fly away from me? And also to bring it out here, if I were to do something like this, you see how you want to fall. And again, it's just I haven't worked on that side. When have you done anything like this? This is a really, you know, it's just. But also, again, look at how I can move the leg. See, even now here, you're not falling. Do you see the difference? And it gets quicker. And now I can let it fall. Really feel what the leg is like. And now feel the quickness. So if I come to this knee, you can feel even how your tush is just heavier. Feel how the quickness is there. Now again, guess what? This is walking. There you go. See how much nicer you are on the pelvis just from this? And I didn't even work on that leg to do that. Yeah, clever, huh? But now see how your foot now wants to hang directly underneath? But now I'll do that to show the foot here and here and out here and out here. Again, these are things too that I've been working with. See, this is where, does your brain feel it can get up nicely, or is this nicer for the brain? Let your brain decide. That's not so bad. I don't like that. Oh, okay. Oh, that feels really good. It's sort of like Goldilocks. So now if I go nice and slow again, just feel how the foot is more like it's in honey. See how nicely, see, your toes still aren't even off the ground, and how much they're just starting, even that still, look at that. The slower I go, do you see how the longer the toes can stay on the ground? If I went quicker, Do you see how that goes quicker?
Even in this, to just let the leg hang. And you really can feel the changes now going on in the hip.